Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the Bridge to Eedo. I'm your host, Taz.
And I'm your host, Amina.
Today we have a special guest, somebody, the OG of Somali influencer, entrepreneur, social influencer, also somebody who's a dear friend of mine, Hani Love.
Hi
Welcome
guys,
to
I'm glad to be here.
Oh my God,
And she's our first guest, guys.
Come
so
on,
thank you for
what-
coming.
Give her some tea. Give her a round of applause.
Wait,
What's the new generation? Clock it.
Clock it. She's still sticking to that. How are you,
I'm
babe?
good, babes.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm
Welcome.
glad.
When we thought about who we were going to get as the first guest, it had to be you. It's not a podcast until you get Hani, the one, the only.
Listen, of course. I'm glad you guys have got me here. And yeah, I'm proud of you guys. I love how it's going so far.
Thank you.
Not only that, guys, fun fact, we're here because of Hani.
So can I just say a lesson there?
Yes.
Guys, you know me and my quotes and being inspirational. Mm-hmm. It's so important to have friends who mention your name in rooms you are not in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so when it comes to your circle, like, just know who you're around. How did this come along? Obviously, I featured on the Up to podcast with Hamza. And Hamza was like, honey, you know, I'm trying to do like an Eedo podcast, whatever. Do you have like, can you cast for me? Like, find somebody, you know, to do this.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, hold up. Actually, I've got, you know, somebody in mind. Because obviously Taz is a real friend of mine. So she's one of my friends outside of social media, you see. You guys think you know everything, but you don't. But now the cat is out of the bag.
Cat's out the bag.
Cat's out the bag. So I phoned Taz and I said, hey, girl, there's opportunity, podcast, you know. What do you think? And she's like, you know what? Because I knew she did radio and all of that before.
She's been wanting to do it forever.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, we've talked about it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She was encouraging me.
I was encouraging her. I was like, do it. And then, yeah, so this came and I thought, perfect. Obviously, as mothers as well, it's a lot more easier because you'll get the production, you'll get the help. Do you get what I mean?
Absolutely.
To get this to grow to where you guys need it to grow. And then, yeah, guys.
And the
And
rest
then there
is
was a one,
history.
and then there was a one, and there was a two, and now we're here.
And then now we're here.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
So, mashallah,
Mashallah,
Hani,
tabarakallah.
Yes.
you've left us. You went to Dubai.
Of course, babes. Money.
We need to know how that happened.
Tax-free money. Do you know what? Wallahi, it wasn't expected. It was just so random. Guys, I was literally on holiday in Dubai. While I was on holiday, I just got a message on my LinkedIn basically saying, hi, we're a company in Dubai. There's an opportunity and we think you fit the, you know, the job description. Are you going to come and basically, are you going to take the job? And I was like, you know what? Weirdly enough, I'm actually in Dubai now. So I was thinking maybe it's a sign from Ilahi.
It's a sign.
Although
wallahi,
what the
yeah.
Kichu got already, or logo dahai, you know, there's a job opportunity here. So I phoned and then they were like, okay. I said, I'm going back. They were like, okay, fine. We can do the interview on Zoom when you get back. So I landed on a Monday, did the interview on a Tuesday. And they're basically like, can you fly out on the 17th? So literally I had 2 weeks to basically pack my whole life, speak to hubby.
How was that? Like, how was it?
Babes, I
The
got an
transition?
opportunity. Can I leave? You're going to look after the kids? But yeah.
But how was that, like, 2 weeks? Because, babe, getting just anywhere, Taz, it's like, it takes me
You
forever.
see, with
2
me,
weeks.
you see,
is-
with me,
kids.
I'm one of
Yeah.
those people. If I see an opportunity, I'm going to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Huh? And
Mashallah.
I'm one of those people where, what's the worst? Just go for it. Like, Alhamdulillah, I have to say, I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have that supportive family network.
Allahumma barik.
So whether
Mashallah,
it's,
tabarak
you know,
Allah.
my husband, my brothers, my aunties, and like we all also live in like the same area. So
Mashallah.
Habirte, the Ugufog is like 30 minutes away. And the rest of them are like even closer. So all my mom's sisters and then all my cousins are, you know, older older lot that can babysit my kids or aruta de school donan. If my husband needs help, you know, my
Yeah.
cousin Amina lives around the corner,
Yeah.
and they're very close. Like my
I
husband.
actually know Amina from online. I'm
Do
like,
you?
exactly.
Exactly.
Cousin.
Listen, her and my husband, horta,
Shout out to Amina.
I tell her,
One
thank God you're
salam
my
Amina.
cousin because I think I'm kahin asil laha. I'm thinking I ninkega.
No, but it's good to have that support network.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do it.
Exactly, because there's only so much he can do. He needs the support. Do you know what I mean? So,
mashallah.
like when he's working, the 4 days, because he does 4 days off, 4 days on. So, marka untada, she'll come because she lives on the corner.
Mashallah.
So there that they get their hot food untada that what was some intercalender he can handle. You know, so they work in good partnership.
Tell me, now that you're working women, because normally men go off. It's the husbands that go off.
I'm telling you.
You're the wife that went off, the mother that went off.
Oh, babe, Somalis and they're trolling. Flipping out. Do you know what? Because I've got thick skin to this,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm like, hold up. Men have been doing this for generations.
Sah.
Like, just because the shoe is on the other foot, what's the issue?
Yeah.
I never, like, when men used to do this, nobody used to say, oh, arurti meye.
Maya.
Ya ilalina ya. But as soon as there's a female, all of a sudden you guys have got issue.
But I think it's just breaking that mold, isn't it? Like if we're used to one thing and then we're doing something different, it's always going to be a shock, right?
Yeah.
But eventually, when sisters, I guess paving the way as you
Yeah.
are, Hannah, Honey, they're obviously so many sisters are going to follow suit because, babe, there's no right way of doing something. It's whatever works for that family.
No, definitely. And because I spoke to a couple of girls that are already expats in Dubai that were here before me, they were like, oh my God, honey, I wish I did it like you because we came with our kids and it was stressful. Obviously, get the rent, the medical, and they're like, once walne, where we could have just said to our husbands, say hi arurta. Raga Somali police.
Don't.
Lagi ina hat hateni mala ani I blame grade.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm
Don't
just
shoot the
saying.
messenger. I'm just saying. And they were like, life would have been so much easier.
Yeah. Because I was asking you the other day, we were talking on the phone, and then I said to you, are you going to move the family there? And you said to me, no, babes. You said, why? When we have everything here.
Listen, one thing I want you guys to know is don't let everyone gas you up. Me, I'm a realist.
Sah.
Because you will see certain girls that will relocate to Dubai and then they'll sell you that lifestyle and then maybe we're kurafade and mesha babes.
Yeah.
It's not education, especially when you're a mum with kids. It's expensive. It's very expensive. Guriga waka bixi kartaa.
Yeah.
Shopping waka bixi kartaa.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actually the education, taking the kids out, like there's nothing like in Dubai. Unless you're in a really expensive place where you've got a community where the kids can go riding bikes, whatever that. But if you're just getting like a normal apartment, whatever, you still have to take the kids out. Your kids can't just, if you're by the local park, your kids can't just go to the local park, hang around with their friends.
I thought you would have because it's so
Nah,
safe
but it
there,
depends.
isn't
It depends.
It depends. It's not.
Really?
Like you think of it because the way they sell it and market it.
Yes.
But when you're there,
It's different.
it's different. You very much have to buy a villa for a certain amount of money in a community that's built like that.
So people are selling lifestyle.
They're selling more of a lifestyle. And then when they go there, the kids guriya ku xiranihin.
Yeah.
They don't get that whole
They're in a madam then, innit?
So no,
you must
madam-
say so.
no, but waxay nagu damaan, I'll tell you waxay nagu damaan, it's different
Convenient,
age groups.
convenient.
If you're taking your kids from markay like hin under 1 all the way to under 5, 6, just before high school.
Sah.
Where adiga u baahan tahay caawitaan
Yeah.
as a mum.
Yes.
You
So
need
you
the
can get a
cleaning
maid,
help.
no?
Yeah.
Maid. Yeah, markaas oo kale,
Yeah.
benefit. If you're able
Absolutely.
to move your kids entirely so that you're mentally, for you,
For your help.
for
Yeah,
your help,
absolutely.
do it. But if your kids are going to go to high school and whatever, because remember, every year group as it goes up is expensive.
Absolutely.
You've got good schools here in the UK.
Yeah, for
Either
free.
way, when you put them through that education,
Yeah.
say they go to high school, university in Dubai,
Yeah.
they're still going to want. When
Yeah.
it comes to the job market, they're going to prefer somebody with a British degree. So you might as well put them through this system. So with me, it made no sense. We live in a nice area.
Sah.
They're in a really good school,
Mashallah.
So I'd rather save the coins, babes, than sell a lifestyle.
But you come back like frequently.
Yeah, I
right?
come back
She does,
every
she
8
does,
weeks.
she does.
Every 8 weeks, but
Yeah.
that's nothing.
Every 8 weeks, yeah, back and forth, and
Yeah.
they're good.
Love it.
I'd rather
No,
save that money
they-
for them and get them their houses and whatnot.
Tell me, Horta, anagu, we came from the long way.
Facebook days.
Facebook days.
She used to troll me on Facebook, guys.
I was one of her
She was
trolls.
listen, Anna Runtini Shege, she was one of my haters back in the day. I
Never
turned her
hate.
into a
Never hate.
sister. All
Never
joking.
hate. Never hate.
But what it is,
but-
I was a
but-
bit too controversial for
No,
them
no, no.
back then.
But that being said, because there's people who are, you were something new.
Yeah, and then.
You came with the aggression. You came like, I know everything and you guys don't know. That's how we took it anyways. And we're like, who do you think you are? And now it's happening. Now, like, it
Now you
never
guys are
stops.
thinking, Hani was right.
No,
What
no, no,
was
no,
you
because it's
saying?
a learning curve. Because
Yeah.
look, Facebook were one of the first ones, places. And I'm telling you, you were in your face. You
Yeah.
were people in your face like, I am this, I am here, I know everything. Not everything, but I know things, one or two. As a Somali woman,
And you know
we're
what,
going to
guys?
challenge you.
But remember, I used to say to you
I
guys.
don't remember that.
I used to say to them, I remember telling them, look, I've come on social media, especially Facebook, for a reason. I'm not here to chat shit. I'm not here to waste time. I'm here on an agenda. And you guys are going to see on the long run. I'm here for marketing purposes.
Absolutely.
Point blank. And I'm going to do what I need to do to build my brand.
Now, la beriga cid taqaana ma jirto marketing iyo
Hadda waa la wada yaqaanaa.
listen caruuraan u daldalaynay guryahaan wada fadhino naag baa soo fuushay
Stress-ka
meeshii
adiga wada qaada.
wait
Listen.
naag baa meesha soo fadhiisatay tiri anaguna we like na maxaa tiri
I remember the first time they ate me alive. Guys, all
But
I
you know
said,
what she
I
said?
remember all I
let me
you
do
say
the
it
honor.
then. Okay, you do the honor.
Let me do the honor.
I
She
don't
came on.
know about any
She
of
was in
this.
her
I
car.
need
So
to know.
listen. So there was a group. Shout out to that group and all the groups because we came from a long way. So I have just had a bit.
That's not him. I don't mind, babes. I'm fully confident in my brand.
Yeah.
Waxay ka hadlaysaa shaah corner. If you know, you know.
I don't know. I
And
don't
I'm
want,
RH.
I don't want to get
Rush
sued, you
Hour
know.
Live.
Exactly. She was really want to see you. She owns it.
It's not her. Rush hour you like.
I know Rush
Oh,
Hour.
but
Shah
you
Corner
Rush
is
Hour.
owned by.
Rush Hour, babes.
Yeah.
We blew
I thought Shah
Shah
Corner was
Nah,
yours as
Shah
well.
Corner is owned by
Nah,
Nafisa.
Shah waxa uga baxay. Waxaas raay intii lagaa tuurin meesha.
Yeah.
I can see the hate.
Anyway, نسوي عليا نسوي عليا.
That's how you know,
I
babe. I
said,
shout
Hannah,
out.
then open your own platform, babe.
But like shout out to all the groups, man,
Nah,
because you know what,
definitely,
we've
honestly.
experienced it.
Yeah.
We had group like, can you imagine?
It was
Like
absolutely amazing
thousands
platform.
and thousands of Somali women in one place.
Absolutely.
But
It wasn't
honestly,
even that
Wallahi,
messy.
you know what? Give credit where credit's
Yes,
due because
yes.
I think I'm old enough.
Yeah.
Rush Hour started because obviously the Shah Corner platform
Inspiration,
was there.
huh?
It was inspiration.
Yes.
If Shah Corner wasn't there, Rush Hour wouldn't have been there.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So
And we wouldn't know each other.
Thanks for the motivation.
No. And we wouldn't know
And
each
we would've
other.
known each other, yeah.
Shah Corner was where a lot of
All
people
of us started,
connected.
yeah.
A lot of people connected.
But was Shah Corner and Rush Hour the same though? Because I thought Rush
Well,
Hour.
well, I high. There is where high.
There is where I need to listen.
Where can I go ahead?
No, but Shah Corner wasn't it more like dilemmas?
No,
and
no, no,
stuff
no,
like
no, no.
that?
That's where it began.
Wallah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
where it
Rush
began.
Hour was the dilemmas. But Rush Hour was more video content coming
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Waxaan ku aqaanaa your
And I
Rush
got
Hour
live.
just lives
Yeah.
and
Videos,
girls.
yeah, videos.
Yeah.
And I thought the other one was just like dilemmas.
But that's
or
it,
something
even
like that.
itself is a courage, like to go and do stuff. You have that
Yeah.
to do and do. Like I don't care. I'm just gonna go and do it, and that's something, mashallah, tabarakallah. A lot of people don't possess.
Babes, I had
know?
no choice.
No, and I think-
While see touring, let me see so.
You need the audacity. Sometimes you need the audacity. You know, having the audacity can get you
No,
places.
but come on, they were doing a lot of shady stuff. Let's just be. Let's.
But-
call
but-
a spade.
but-
I don't- ما شرته صاحب. أنا قاعد أتغير. That's why you like me, guys. I keep it 100. Guys, they
Well,
will
I'm
troll
not
me. I
gonna
will
say
come live. They will troll
No,
me.
let's speak
Yeah.
the truth, see
And guess
that?
what? Because obviously. qofka markuu leeyahay controverse yourselves, right?
So-
If you own a group, yeah, you would act like, oh, I'm women empowerment, but guess what? You would allow a woman to get dragged by the comments so that your group pops. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what they used to do. Because obviously I'm coming live, I'm a bit controversial, you know. But then anyway,
But I
make
don't
it
really-
kalaanska furtay.
But
Anyways, rush hour furatay.
It popped.
Horta,
Yeah.
like Hani said, credit due to Shah Corner because I think I just had a baby and I used to do my night feeds there, and you know it was fantastic. And then this girl comes, so there was videos back then. There was no live.
So,
Hani's group was the first live group. Live did not exist on Facebook that time, so it was very entertaining. Let's just say it was entertaining. Anyone who was there knows. And yeah, they markay siyar wala washir waxbaan ku tiri naafariiso oo ku oran jirnay, but wallahi we got along, mashallah. She was something different, and a lot of people that came. You know anybody who does something new, you're gonna have challenges against you.
Mm.
So now you're here. We even remember trolls that some people will not leave you alone.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, now that we're here,
God, I got her
what's the difference?
deactivated.
You know, what's the difference?
But I don't remember. You know, Rush Hour. I remember you didn't even used to come live too much. If anything,
She
the
did at the
girls came
beginning.
live a lot.
She did.
I did.
Really?
So maybe you came late.
You
I came late. I
Yeah.
came towards the end, and it was always just
Adigo
loads
marka
of other
carruurta
girls.
markaad bilowday baad timid soo maaha adigo
Ha, anagu waan ku horeyn.
night
I know
foodkaaga.
middle by go today. Oh, babe, what, you
do you
should
know-
come at
do
Rush
we-
Hour. I was
we
like, what's
had-
this?
You know what's her name? Naima Kush Kush?
Yes.
Benlo,
A lot of people came out of
Rakalawe.
there.
It was released in Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Xaggaasa laga haday.
Hani came out of Shah Kona. Naima Kush, a lot of people who are famous,
Yeah.
like
Came
today,
out of
they came out of
Rush
Rush
Hour.
Hour.
Go
So
on.
credit, you know.
Babe, I know I
Kadra
came back.
Vlog came out of Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Everyone came out of Rush Hour. Everyone.
I
Yeah,
came
yeah,
at
a lot
the
of
end
people.
when
Yeah.
when Rush Hour was kind of maybe towards the
You
end,
probably
maybe.
when it was probably
Yeah.
quietening down, and then I moved to Snapchat.
Yes.
Because how I moved to Snapchat was mid by double gasho, babe. She did below banda when I let her. You know me, yeah. Just keep. I continued watching her. This girl's every post that I do, she's dragging me. I said, you know what? I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Snapchat started popping,
Yep.
right? So I said, you know what? What are you against that? Do you wanna get some entertainment today? Hagan sogala. If you want me,
Ha kale aniga doonaya.
aniga some inantan kalaya. So then I actually dragged her on Snapchat, and that's how my Snapchat.
And then this is
popped.
how it started. You know the whole now there's a thing that's going on, which is I've got a platform. No one fights, you know. So I've got a platform and I'm gonna come online and you know waqtiga isuga.
Yeah.
She actually started
I
that thing.
started that. Come to Snapchat.
Yeah, no,
And
she
I'm-
started the whole thing of this girl nafti ilahi ba ii keentay this, and then people just flooded all the information.
Yeah, and that's
of the
how
person.
everyone from Facebook came onto my Snapchat.
I don't even like Snapchat even now. I know
I love it.
I can't connect with this Snapchat. This waking up and like documenting everything.
I love
Babe,
it.
I can't. If you
I'll
see
tell you
my
one
Snap,
thing.
it's a joke.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I think everybody has that one social media
That they're really good at.
that they're really
really
they're
good at.
comfortable. They're in the element when they're there. For me, I know people might say it's old. Facebook. My Facebook supporters, hands down. Like I appreciate all my supporters.
How? Because I see some of your comments. You're still on Facebook. You're quite active.
Time to time,
still
time
use it?
time to time. Yes.
Babe, I deleted that.
No.
Oh,
time to
babes,
time.
Facebook is really good now.
Facebook.
Really?
really
See,
good.
that's how you know everything. Like,
Hatta, if you go back to Facebook, you will not even understand how. You see, before, like in Rush Hour, everyone used to send me their dilemmas so I can post it privately, so only I know them. Now, you could go onto Rush Hour and post it yourself and put it anonymous. And
Yeah,
even
everything's
I won't
anonymous
even
now.
know.
Like you don't have to go and inbox the person.
Yeah.
You
Now
can
what
put your
you just
dilemma,
post it
your
as
issue
anonymous.
privately.
So nobody, all you see is anonymous like replies, anonymous, like everything.
Ha, nobody knows.
And another thing, yeah.
Sick. It's amazing.
No, but can I say something? You know the community, the Facebook community. One of the salamaya on my Facebook followers and friends. Wallahi, it's more it's really intimate. Like, I like all my social media, but I do have my favorites.
No. Facebook, you've got intellectuals there. Snapchat. Mashallah,
Hey,
hello, on TikTok. Clock it.
Well,
It's
if I don't
TikTok,
get it, I
mashallah.
didn't clock it there.
My 7-year-old.
Babe, I've seen your little girl. Oh my God.
Yeah, clock it.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Mashallah, waqtiga ku jira dada.
Absolutely.
But anyway, me and Amina are having it. I'm like,
Your ear does.
I'm
My
sticking to it.
I refuse to be. I'm a habayar.
Walaal eedadii saddexaad baa tahay.
My habayar.
Ma dhacayso.
Can I tell you why
Ma
I
dhacayso.
taken habayar?
Ha.
There's a method to my madness.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not being shady to the title Eedo.
Eedo, yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Somali women, and obviously raising our kids and families, Eedooyinka waxbana ma qabtaan. Caruuraheena waxaana la jabaa habayarta.
Yes.
Hablaha markay ragga ka tagaan, and they were all single mothers, the Eedooyinki meye. Habayarooyinki
You know what? There's even a songs about Eedus Mokta. Eedan la yaabe. Meaning like Eed arhan ha.
Mayate.
Yeah. But that means Eedo does not feel the pain. Like she's not intimate with you like the Habarir is.
Honestly, I have
But
so much more respect for
we're the
Habayar.
cool Eedos. Like,
No,
you
but
know,
yeah,
not
obviously,
Eedo,
entertainment
you know,
purposes,
fancy.
Eedos. But in terms of, when in reality, Habayar. I'm a
Habarir, nah, aniga I love Habarir.
I love Habayar.
Wallahi billahi.
I love them with condom chili. I'll be honest with you. We just use this name to be shady to the people.
Ah, aniga. No, the concept. Adiga waa diiday dinimada.
I'm
I'm your favorite Eedo. Yeah. I take it in the chin. I'm a yayo, bro. What are you talking about?
Are you?
I am a yayo to someone, yes. And it's a grown
Do you
person.
know what? I was out with my friends
Yeah.
the other night, my non-Somali friends, and then she's actually a grandma.
No,
And
it's
then I
it's her
looked at
child.
Her child has
No,
a
no.
child. So I'm looking at it, and they're doing the numbers of. I was like, shit.
How you asking me if I'm a grandma
I
like
know
this, like that?
I don't want to look at her, but I'm talking about.
Ah,
the-
but it's like
your
the,
s-
yeah,
your cousins
my
or
niece,
whatever, your
my
niece,
niece's
yeah.
daughter is my yayo
know,
man.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If my son ever says I'm getting married, oh yeah, please, I'm not ready to be a grandma yet.
Babe, it's not grandma anymore. It's glamour.
Aha, I'm
yes,
definitely a
for
grandma.
real.
Ah,
Because
it's
now
a
looking back, I made my mum a grandma when she was my age. So
Well, she wasn't ready.
she was not ready.
Oh, bless you.
I was gonna say, honey, someone who wanted to come on social media right now, and there's a lot of people out there who are scared of visibility because you know a lot comes with the internet. The internet is like,
Yeah.
what would you advise them?
Okay, so now, guys, the way social media is, you don't really need to be seen. Okay, very smart ways. Like the technology has developed so much, so you could do it like we're doing, face, where it's just face to face. You could do it faceless. So meaning you just do voiceovers. So you can do actually a day in the life of whether you do fashion, you do cleaning, whatever, and you just do voiceovers. Or you could take one step further and you can create a whole AI. That person you always wanted to be. That if you wanted that certain figure, that certain look, that certain hair, and literally create a whole character.
Live in your alter ego.
Alter ego. And it looks human.
Have you not heard about this this woman? She's an artist. She sings some
Yes.
amazing songs.
Babe,
Yeah.
she hit top
She's a
five.
whole deal, babe.
Yeah.
And she's not even real. She's an AI.
Yes, the producer is taking all that money.
But do you
So
think that's fair though for the
no,
people
for
that
when
really
it comes
are
to
like
music,
real
no.
humans? Yeah.
Obviously, what they're doing to the music industry, that is total no. Like
Absolutely.
when it comes to people that are their craft, I don't agree with AI in that sense.
Because she's always gonna outperform them.
Yeah, but
Like,
when it comes
she's
to
AI.
content creating, yes. Because it's still your idea. You still have to do the programming, the editing. You still have to make the AI speak, choosing
Absolutely.
whatever. So it's still a part of you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you can do.
AI is the future, guys.
Yeah, so.
There's no
Yeah,
good
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
we're gonna have two editors here, computerized. Hello, welcome to British Editors.
Cool,
It's
come on,
crazy,
like, yeah, then nobody's gonna
but
need us.
The thing is, it's not even then. Like, even if you wanted to now, depending on how management will do this, say, like, you didn't want to come in, whatever, and say something happened, they can literally recreate you two.
And
then,
AI.
people will not tell the difference.
We need a day off. The AI can fill in.
AI can fill in. So
Absolutely.
anybody
That's
who wants to
crazy.
come in
That's
social
amazing,
media,
wallahi.
honestly, come do it. But one thing I would say is
There's so
be
many ways.
authentic.
Yes.
Be yourself, because
Yourself.
that's one thing I see a lot of content creators make the mistake of. They come on social media trying to implicate somebody else or try and mold themselves to somebody else. But guess what? You will not be able to continue. You won't have the longevity, because how long are you going to pretend to be somebody else?
Absolutely.
It's that
what I
energy,
mean?
you know, that drives you. You know, when something's authentic,
Yeah.
your energy is gonna continue. It's gonna have longevity.
Because
like
then
you
you're not
said.
going to think, oh my God, man, I'm handsome, you see the money. Like with me, I come on authentically myself, meaning that's why I've been here for so long. Because because people see, if I want to put on makeup, I'll put on makeup. If you want to see me Rafat, I'll be Rafat. This is me.
Yeah,
Take it
absolutely.
or
And
like
that's how
it.
it should
Yeah.
be.
Do you know what I
Everyone
mean?
should be that way. Wallahi.
But-
we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
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 Just being you and just being
Nah, just
authentically
you know,
yourself. Yeah.
you're not gonna be for everyone.
Yeah.
And the whole point is not for you to be for everyone.
And what people think is the viewers,
Yeah.
people need to give them credit, because guess what? They're not stupid. They're
Yes.
not dumb. They can tell
They
when
can read.
somebody's authentic,
Yes.
and they can tell when somebody's faking it.
Sah.
Absolutely.
And that's when you're going to lose your audience or the community you're trying to build, because you can only build a solid community if they genuinely like you
And
then
you're
they can feel
yourself.
that you're authentic.
Yes.
Because we live in a world that's fake.
Yeah.
Everything is just fakery, babe. So when we see people who are being naturally themselves and they're not trying to pretend to be anybody else, we
You're drawn
gravitate
to
to
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like that. I'm like, she's just so real.
Real,
She's
exactly.
So,
I
you
like
know?
it. I'm going to go to
Style.
it. Yeah. And the thing is, even if you try and lie, babes, how the lie becomes, you can tell, because a week later she'll say something else, and you're like, but hold up. Last week's autism today.
The problem,
Absolutely.
you know, people don't understand is we can all read each other.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Energy doesn't lie now.
Energy doesn't lie. So if you're not centered and you're not yourself, people can really see you and think, you know what, Qofkan is, they're trying to be somebody. Like, they're not adding up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, one day you're talking, and a lot of people talk about who they want to be,
Yeah.
rather than who they are.
Yeah, be who you are.
Yeah, just
But there's nothing wrong with it. You are the best version of yourself when you're yourself, right?
Absolutely.
And the reason why you won't, as you were saying, like you say something today and then next week you're saying the opposite
Is it?
because you were pretending.
Yeah.
But if you was yourself in the first place and you said what you really would do or say what you really thought it was,
Yeah.
then it's gonna save you from lying later because it's truly you. You know what I mean? So absolutely, wallahi. So yeah, I'm all about being yourself. You see me, babe. I come on here. I'm like, what, Anigi?
So I've got a question for you guys then.
go on,
It's time for me to
go on. You're the third.
guys.
You're the third Ed there. So.
Habayara. Okay.
She's the Habayara. Hey.
Habayara, I'm an auntie, okay? How are you guys finding social media? How are you finding the trolls and the trolling and the comments? Because I know I know Taz, you've done obviously acting and that before, but you've always been low key. No one knew. And I used to tell her, tell people what you do. And she's like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want them. I want to keep it to myself, whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously now you can't hide.
Yes.
It's out there. And same
an
with you.
actress.
Do you know what I mean? You guys are on a bigger platform.
Yes.
How are you guys finding it?
Go on, Tess.
No, I'll let Amina go.
I want you to be genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, you ain't gonna get nothing but the truth and the whole truth, babe.
Nothing
right?
but the truth.
Yes, I think we get more. Let's just start with we get more positivity than we do negativity, as always.
That's how it is.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
So we thank you guys, right? But I think for me, I'm the kind of person, if someone comes at me sideways, babe, like my mouth is already itching. I already know what I'm so wado. You know what I mean? So Taz and management had to be like, Amina, you're going into the world where people will come for you all day long.
Yep.
You can't go back
Don't
and
give it
forth
to
with
them.
these
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course, I won't go back and forth with them. The first comment I got, I was not having it, babe. So,
I have to hold her.
and they were like, American comment, delete. I'm thinking, I replied
So were you
to them.
actually going on the
I
comments?
did. I made 2 comments at the
love
beginning,
it.
babe. I was so two comments, but I know when I walked away from that situation feeling like I got my, got my
you got
clap back. The comment keys. I
gone. Production's doing a great job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they were
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, none of that.
We
You
don't
know what I
do
mean?
that.
So,
You
but
just
now,
let it
babe,
go.
well, I don't even
You
give
don't
them
care.
no mind. I don't care.
Good.
It's like you're a bunch of you. Like I'm not gonna argue with user 345. Like I'm just not. You
Yeah.
know? Your opinion don't mean shit to me. You don't take nothing away from me. Just keep watching me, babe. And supporting
Exactly.
me and engaging.
Give us the numbers and the engagement.
Bring it up, babe. Bring
But
it
we
up.
also
about
have
you?
to realize, the people that are on the internet right now are 14-year-olds,
Yeah.
16-year-olds, 18-year-olds. So to them, anytime somebody comes in, it's like, Ayeye, what are you doing here?
I love it.
Eedo, what are you doing here? Because in their mind, it's conditioned, you're not supposed to be seen or heard. Especially the men.
No, I'll tell you.
But it's not even
I
the
went
young
on
ones,
one
babe.
of your.
Although, yeah, it's all the tag and it's
I
old
went on
men.
one of your comments and I died once. They said, what was it? They said, Ingriska bare.
Yeah. Because Eedo's not supposed to speak English.
Eedo's not supposed to speak
That's
English.
giving
You know?
hating, babe.
And then
It's crazy.
I remember saying to Taz, this is your fault. She goes, I said, what? I said, when I see you in day to day, but I see you in your hoodies, I see in your jumpers, whatever.
I attracted them. I said you
attracted them.
Yeah.
So now they're
attracted them.
thinking,
No, it's our timeline.
or Dehesa, speaking fluent English.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be
But I
thinking,
feel like they want to police who speaks English. Well, we grew up in this country. Do you know what I mean?
I think
of
that-
course we're gonna speak English. It would be weird if we came here. We were like, "Welcome to the Eedo podcast, and we are welcoming you." You'd be
No,
like,
but
"Halima, you gotta."
do you know what
Like,
it
what
is?
do you
I
want
think
from
it's
us?
lack of education because I think some of them don't know. Like
English
some
is
of
language.
us have come to the UK. Like I came 87, babes. I went to primary school here. I went to high school here. This is all I know. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Me too.
Majority of us
But
don't know
some of them
back
are
home.
thinking, "Allah, what these
Yeah.
folks had the
So
daughter
tahribi.
Sora,
Yeah.
or lohire, modern clothes and learn how to do makeup."
You guys, my favorite comment was, because I must have said, I must have asked, would you get married to somebody who's never been married. And I said, nah, because me not want to have no babies, you know. And then they go, oh my God, we're doomed. Eedos are speaking the roadman language. Road like dialogue, we're too old now. We're not supposed to have any life. Yeah, I'm like, listen,
some of us
we were
Eedos
there
grew up
before
with
you.
the Caribbean culture, the West African culture.
We were there
depending
before
on what
you.
area I dictate, you know.
No, but look, you're youngsters.
Yeah.
There's people before you. There's people after. There's people going to be after you.
You see me, you know dancehall music. You know who introduced me to dancehall music? My mum.
Yeah.
I remember.
She was like, Shaba.
Babes, I remember her driving us to school, primary school, and she used to put on Shabba Ranks. She used to put on Patra, like all the big dancehall. That was my mum. Like I said,
Shout out to your mum.
And our mums were listening to bloody dancehall.
No, because remember, as a woman, especially as Somali women, you're not supposed to have a voice.
Yeah.
You're supposed to just go. Why are you on the internet talking with the... They said they give anyone podcast these days, and I'm like, yes, we're here. We have the mic. Yes.
Soon now,
we're calling it Ayeyo Sin.
Listen, I'm telling you,
the Ayeyos are coming.
The Ayeyo podcast.
Really, why you then what? They sell. Are they selling podcasts to everybody? That expensive, I was like,
wow, we love you, whether you leave us a positive or negative, you know.
It's part of the game.
Engagement.
I'm in a way, Dashi.
No, it's engagement. Yeah, it's engagement either way.
Engage with Taz. Don't engage me. Don't say my name.
No. Listen, we love you either way. Samaha.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm tired.
She's like, I'm
Keep
tired.
my name out the
Leave me
comment.
alone. But yeah, listen. Entrepreneurship. You are an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Hey, what advice would you give
somebody who wanted to start like their own business now?
Go for it. Don't listen to the naysayers.
Yes. What about if she said, oh, I've got kids and I can't do it and I don't have time and I don't have the support that you have? And
then you need to change your whole mindset. If you're somebody that want to do it that has excuses, I would definitely say go get a coach.
Yeah.
Get somebody that you can speak to that will teach you that you can do it and talk you through the navigation of what to do, when to do, how to time manage. Because having kids should not stop you from anything. And that's one thing I've learned, because there's girls that have been on my social media that have watched me navigate, especially when I went to uni. Had the babes with their kids, and they were like, oh my God, honey, we just watched you inspired us, and now we woke up and we're like, okay, we're going to go to uni. And wait a minute, babes. These girls are on their masters, babes. And they've got their kids and they're single mothers.
No, I've seen so many sisters like on your page or in all of your platforms. I pay loads of sisters speaking, credit to you and saying, mashallah, tabarakallah. Like she gave me like that little bit and she just hooked me up with one thing or told me one thing or just, you know what I mean? Like supported me through something, mashallah.
Because that's what I always say,
really needed,
guys,
babe.
if you've got knowledge, if you're somebody that's able to give advice, don't hold back, don't be a gatekeeper, because Manta, you don't know, somebody just needs to hear that conversation.
Absolutely.
And then adigana wallahi ashirkaga albabaha kala ku furmaya, you'll get it elsewhere.
That's true.
So that's why I'm very much and I've got time, babes. What is just giving advice gonna take away from me? But if it can benefit somebody's life, their future, how they're gonna raise their kids, put more money in their pocket,
But
we're gonna do it.
Honey, like, knowing a lot of people, just the people on social media, you've always been resourceful and you always give. Anything that doesn't take nothing away from you. What would you tell the so-called influencers and people with platforms? What would you say to them? Like, because a lot of people don't even reply to anybody. When speaking of resources and saying, I need help and I don't know where to begin. I know you do coaching, but other than the coaching, like, what would you tell them? Hey, listen.
The influencers, somebody helped you, right? Help. We're supposed to pass the baton down. It doesn't take nothing away from you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
that's
honestly,
mentality,
when you inspire people, you get inspired. Like when I look at all the makeup artists that have come through me. When you look at how amazing Mana's doing, how amazing Rania's doing, how, the people that I worked with the beginning, Fatima Gule,
What are you talking about? Mana is doing Kika.
Exactly.
Kika's-
Like,
yeah,
like, and
mashallah.
you're like, do you know what? Like, they
Yeah.
actually did my face first. I gave them that opportunity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mashallah.
Like, I look at them and I'm just like, oh. Like, when I look at Diva and now she's got a huge platform, apart from the makeup, she's an influencer herself. And I'm like, oh my God, I was the first Somali girl's face you touch. If I show you the pictures, Diva, you're watching this.
Yeah.
Do you even remember how terrible you were when you first started? And now she's the
Don't tell.
GOAT. Like, I remember her doing my
Holiday.
face and like her story. You guys should definitely get Diva
No, I am,
'cause on
inshallah.
here. And I remember she was doing her first shoot, and the twins were literally afartambah. They were all like 40. Her twins were like 40 days.
Mashallah.
And then
Now
I
they're
did
big
my
kids.
first- And now her story is so inspiring. Like, I look at her, I'm thinking, Diva, and her
And babe,
body.
you get to watch that and just think, you know what? Like, if I even had an inch of
Yeah.
contribution to that, mashallah, and the amount of
And
like
then
dua that
and
she's
it's all
sending
the
to you.
and it's all the other girls behind the scenes.
Absolutely,
that
absolutely.
have messaged me, like, it's. And also, if you're an influencer and you've got girls that watch you, definitely listen. Horta, I've got a whole phobia of I have to answer everyone back, because I remember years ago, I remember it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I get a message, and it was from a sister, and she goes, "Honey, I'm literally like," she was ready to commit suicide.
Oh, subhanallah.
And she goes, I just needed somebody to speak to. Alhamdulillah, I'm one of those people that wake up at 5 o'clock anyway, religiously. And I just answered. And then when she told me one night, I spoke to her, whatever. And mashallah, she's fine now. So ever since I saw that message, now I'm thinking, you never know what that message
You
is.
never
Who
know
saw that
what
is.
somebody, yeah.
And
that
I've
you
had
could've
multiple
helped.
messages like that as well, So once you're somebody of influence and, people feel connected to you, they tend to open up. So now I'm like, okay, I have to open every message because I don't know what this person that's messaging me is going through. So,
But I was gonna say, like, obviously, with the fact that you do put yourself out to help sisters, would you say that you've also found like people that's tripped you up along the way, people who like maybe felt jealous along the way? Because that's what happens when people are friends.
my shit has been very public.
You don't have to discuss it if you don't want to.
No,
You
it
know
comes
what I
with
mean?
the job.
It's been out there, babes.
Oh,
Remember
okay,
Booyah,
well,
like?
see that, Cody.
No. I've had I've had girls that thought that come obviously, like obviously when I started popping, like it happened really quick because obviously I was different. I was out there. They couldn't understand, this Somali girl out here, obviously married to a non-Somali as well. So that had its own, thing is.
Absolutely.
But then obviously I've had girls that befriended me, thought that they could be me. And it just didn't work out because no one can be me. Do you know what I mean? There's
What does
only
that
one
look
honey.
like? So they befriend you, and then what? Like they try to morph into you,
They
or
morph into
they're
you.
just like
they
take host
morph
they
into
can't like,
you.
yeah.
They'll try and come onto your platform, get followers from there. Like it was just or think that they can do you, or you'll start something together,
yeah.
and then they'll get this idea of what, I'm gonna do it myself.
So,
Happily, go ahead, babes. And if you think you can do what I can do, go ahead.
yeah, good.
But then had that, I'm still here, innit? That's all I got to say.
Longevity.
Longevity.
That's all that needs to be said on that.
authenticity, I'm still here. I'm still here. That's all I gotta say.
I was gonna say, honey,
yes, absolutely, you go.
just going off, like of what you said, work and relationships with women,
Yes.
and what you've just mentioned, like people will come befriend you, and then some.
I'll
feel
tell you
some
the
type of way.
issues with Somali women.
Yes, please.
Because I work with non-Somali women as well,
please, yeah.
right? The difference is, with non-Somali women, they see the end goal. It's not about popularity. It's not about who gets more clout. It's the end goal. We're going to get to the bag. It doesn't matter where the audience like her or, it's, okay, it's a balance. If she's like for this, she's like for that. If she's like for this, she's like for that. But our end goal is this. What I find with Somali women is once you start working with a team, they get gassed. Their ego takes over.
Yeah.
It turns into a competition. Then it's, oh my God, I need to be the one that liked. I need to. But hold up, at the end of the day, you're in this to make money.
So who cares who anyone likes? You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Who cares? It's,
We get paid either way.
Let's
Get the bag.
Let's create a good product
Yes.
which has engagement, whether it's a clothing line, whether it's a podcast, the viewers getting the engagement. The end goal is the product and then the bag. It's not about, oh my God, you know what? I think I'm better than her. I'm going to whatever. You know what? Let me go off by myself and do my own thing.
And
So
you
then
both-
whether
you
you're
both
done with
failed,
Kalatan,
yeah,
you
you both
failed.
failed
You
at
both
it
failed.
differently when you could have just stayed
When you
there
could have
and
just stayed.
grafted.
And
yeah.
more likely, it's just always one person that messes up the bag. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
And then-
Because you have your own experience.
Yeah, I've had multiple
1,
times.
2, 3, 4,
Four.
5. You're
Today
like,
done
okay. Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites
Another
the
one
dust.
bites the dust.
Yeah, for someone who's new to it.
If someone's new to it, guys, look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture.
Because we're
is
new as well.
It's the money, guys.
Let's get the money.
It's the money.
Eyes on the money.
The thing is, even like there is going to be times that you guys will disagree.
Yes.
You know, you'll have your own issues, but the end goal is the money. That's it. That's all. Endorsements and the money. That's it.
No,
Because the
get-
only way that's going to come is the more that you release more shows. You know, consistency. The content is good. The rest will follow.
Yeah.
So it's just literally the
I
goal
think
is the money.
That only works if, like, I guess the people that are working together are as secure as me and Taz are. I think she's absolutely comfortable and secure in who she is.
Yeah.
And I am in who I am.
And also let everyone
So-
play their position.
And that's absolutely.
it.
Like, babe, people love that Taz is, you know, like calm and marka yara washo. She's like, okay, I mean, I come back. Like, you know what I mean? That she's
No,
the
no, I
anchor.
like that
And
about
again,
Amina.
people also like the fact that
Yeah.
I'm like a
just-
bit of
she
a
know,
firecracker.
she's like,
you know what I
and I'm
mean?
like,
So
I mean, and I love that about her.
Yeah.
You get it?
You
But
need
this
it.
is
You
it's
need
the
like
yin to the
balance.
yang.
Absolutely.
You
So I
get
feel
it?
like if either were each other and both hosts were the same, then it could, you know what I mean? It could be boring. So it is nice to have like two people that bounce off each other.
100%.
So I think if you are comfortable with who you are and the person is comfortable with who they are and you appreciate each other's marakta, flaws and of course our accolades and our achievements and who we are as people, I think it will be perfect. You know, I think when الطفل شغيسيد and there's, I guess, animosity and you can see it through the camera. You know
But
what
the
I mean?
thing is also-
Most importantly, camera da barka
Just
sa.
change. So even like say anything can happen. Even if you have a disagreement,
Yeah.
that's behind the camera.
Yeah.
Behind
You
the
come on
scenes,
there. You're
Professional.
bridge to Edo.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
like how many people are in corporates and in companies, whatever?
Yeah.
It's kamahelan. But guess what? There's contracts in place. Do the job. At least you're all getting the bag.
You know what I don't like? Being
the
a
bag.
statistic.
Yeah.
You know, women,
Especially with Somali women.
yes.
Oh,
You
it's
know the
lama
statistic of
shaqeeyaan.
dumarku
They
islama
always
shaqeyn
be
karaan,
thinking, where's the-
way iscunayaan,
yeah.
tarara. So for me, like when I watch two people that like started something together, and obviously Allah,
Yeah.
you know, Allah plans everything. Everybody has a journey. Everyone is gonna go. You know what I mean? Whatever is qadr is the qadr. But when I see two people that, or three people, group of women, Somali women that were working together, and then now this, the cattiness took over. I'm like,
You ruined a good thing.
no.
But even
just
if
a
it is going to be
statistic.
like that, like, would you guys not agree that they can kind of keep that off social? Like, surely there's an element of like respect
Yeah, yeah.
that they can just be like, okay, you know what, it didn't work out for us. It is what it is, and leave people guessing. Like, you don't owe these people nothing.
No, because
Like, in
how
Korea,
many
like,
times
"Well,
have you
hello,
seen on
school
social
bag, like,
media?
waxa igu
Because
samaysay."
some of
It's a
them
lot.
get excited.
Yeah.
But I always say, yeah, محلها أفحرا محلها ذهب.
Aha, after ball and that.
After all,
You
what
see,
the
with me, I've had public fallouts, but I've just kept my mouth shut. Where some people actually think, oh, does she not speak to them, whatever. Yeah, I don't need to tell anybody.
Yeah, you don't need to
Assume,
know.
Absolutely.
assume whatever you want.
Absolutely. I think we've reached that point now, have we not?
Yeah.
Where we do our dilemmas.
Is that?
Yeah, but Hani love.
Okay, I got a dilemma for you
Yeah.
guys.
Go on.
So Hani's always got dilemmas.
It's
We were
very
like,
difficult.
Hani, you
I'm
give
not-
us
You
You
guys,
guys,
wait. The worst dilemma I ever heard was a honey social on
I know what
social.
she's going to say, nappy boy.
Is it?
The nappy boy.
You're telling me after this.
Well, we're not going to talk about
I wanna,
nappy boy.
No, after this, I want to know. You guys
I
tell
don't
me.
talk
Yeah,
about-
okay, no, offline.
But you need to tell us.
Okay, so guys, I had actually, this was a week ago. A sister messaged me. She goes, honey, I've got a bit of issue. I said, wow, what's wrong with Allah? She goes, listen, what happened was I was basically sleeping next to my husband and I asked for, she goes, I needed a school number. Like, you know, this, her daughter basically said, phone the school for me. But she goes, I never had the phone. So I told my husband, give me the school numberka telefonka basically see. So she goes, he's sleeping next to me, telefonki saga haya, right? So he goes to me, into sariti ka bodu yiri telefonki wa dead.
His phone.
His phone.
Okay.
So she goes, as he got up, telefonki, she goes, ler kiban arko daran. So I said to him, why is the light on? He goes, oh, I thought in udente charger can gelinaya. So then she goes, okay, number ku isiye. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Hello battery. He thought it was off. You know, sometimes the phone turns off for a second, 1 second, and then it turns back off. She goes, I got up to see if the phone was in the charger. The phone wasn't in the charger. So meaning the phone wasn't dead.
It wasn't in the charger there. It wasn't dead. He was lying. But anyway, hey.
So she goes, what?
I'm sucked in fully. Go on.
So basically she was like, what am I supposed to think? Maha telefon ka kuchira.
Yeah.
Like, so that's her dilemma. Like, do I confront him? Or do I sneak and try and find the phone? So
what do you confront Karen?
Advice can I wait in
We're not going to accent.
She goes, I'm in shock. Like, what do you, I said, babes, I said, I don't need to tell you, Bankudahai. It is what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think, other Taz? What would you say to her?
We're not going to accent. We are. They advice. Telephone keys. Yeah. Because you know, some people, you know, the thing is.
But you know, like I've had dilemmas like this before, where some women actually say, you know what, it's his privacy. I will never check my husband's number.
Well, I'll may. So you know, the thing is, I don't. You know how people have that aftermath thing. I would have dealt it right there and then. maxaad qarinaysaa telefoonka waa la isla wada garaaci lahaa sariirtaanu ka wada degi lahayn waanu isla rafan lahayn telefoonka ma wuu jabi lahaa waa la furi lahaa because that's who I am anigo I'm
so do you know what we'll do we'll leave this dilemma for the comments.
Okay,
what advice would you guys give this sister? And then what I'll do to her is I'll tell her
well, it's a good way.
Yeah.
So you guys in the comments, please
advise this sister.
Advise the sister. Inshallah, it's khair. Anigu telefoonka waaba jabin lahaaba laakiin de anigu waa different waanahay idinkay dul saaran tahay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right,
yes.
my love. Well, it was amazing having you, my beautiful sister, and you definitely are going to come back again.
Definitely.
Next time you come, we'll be like, honey, love, we are too bougie.
Babe,
we are going to America.
No. Listen, she'll call me and she'll be like, hey, I'm in town. Can we catch up? My babe, you got to make an appointment now.
No, I'm not like that. Hello.
No, Anika,
she's famous now. Famous. I'll make a